What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Teriyaki back here with another update for my free-to-play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes account. We're also going to go over kind of an update that happened yesterday, I believe. Yeah, it happened yesterday around like the midday reset for most people. But anyways, let's pick up our July login rewards. I do still need to actually go on to the actual app and get my calendar and what stuff like the actual EA web page app. But anyways, we're gonna continue getting our daily stuff and kind of talk a little bit about the update. So with the new update, they decided to make it cheaper to take characters up to level 85. You're no longer capped by your specific level, so you're no longer capped by the level up here, like level 80. Like you would have to be level 85 to take a character up to level 85. Now if you're lower than that, you don't have to. It also costs almost half less, because it used to cost like 6 point some odd million to take a character from level 1 to level 85, and now costs like 3 point something million, like 3.2 million to do it. They've also lowered the gear requirement, gear level or star level and gear level requirements. So you're no longer locked out of taking characters up to gear 12 until 7 stars. So you can now take any character up to a gear 12 at 7 stars. Before, that used to be just General Hux from the First Order faction. Now you can do any character. They've also added as long as a character is 4 stars, you can relic a character. I believe it's relic 1 and 2 for 4 stars. Relic 3 to 5 or something like that for 5 stars. And then it's either level 3 to 4 for 5 stars, 6 to 7 for 6 stars, or no, 6 for 6 stars, and then 7 plus for 7-star characters is, I believe, what it is. I'll have to relook at everything. I can probably put up a little thing when I find it right up in the middle of my screen. I keep pointing this way because to me it'd be this way, but up in the middle of my screen, I'll probably put up a little thing that says like what is required now to take things up to relic levels. To me, I like the update. It's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing, because technically right now, if I get this last gear piece for Wampa here, I could technically take Wampa up to gear 12 without having her at 7 stars, and I only need like 10 more of these, and that's actually kind of perfect. Actually, both of these are kind of perfect right here, so we're gonna go with that one for now. So I can technically, if I had enough gear pieces everywhere else, I can take her up to gear 12. So we're gonna craft to figure out what I need. I think I just figured out what I needed. So what I needed was these, and those are not available right now, unfortunately, and I don't want to spend my crystals on that. I'm trying to save up my crystals. But in theory, I could take Wampa up to gear 12 without being 7 stars, even though she's 5 star right now. I can take her up to gear 12 without being 7 stars now. But the main focus I'm still focusing on, even though they're already 7 stars, is Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan right here. They're same gear level as they were last video, except for Master Qui-Gon. I believe Master Qui-Gon is up 1 more gear level. I went and 7-starred all the CLS Rex, so we do have the CLS Rex 7 stars. I went and level 85 to Old Ben, Princess Leia, and R2 because they are on our first rendition of the CLS team. I went and unlocked Han Solo, but I have yet to take him up to level 85, but that is just prepping for the version 1 of CLS. I'm going to take all 5 of these characters right here up to at least gear 9. because that's like the minimum gear level you can technically finish the 7-star part for Commander Luke Skywalker anyways. So we're going to have to stay tuned for that. It's probably going to happen within the next couple of update videos, and we'll do that. But these two teams are still our main focus. I do need to take Range Trooper up to level 85 pretty soon. Obviously, we're focusing on getting Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan up to at least Relic 7, and then after that, per our roadmap here, it's Relic 7 for them, and then the requirements for Executor, and then Star Killer stuff, and then filling out some more teams, and then getting into like Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, Bo-Katan Mandalore, and then going into Jabba after that. Like, we all know the plan by now. And then I also have my roadmaps for years 2 and years 3, which years 3 is technically not fully done. I've got to narrow year 3 down a little more. Our Zeta roadmap is basically done, but our Omicron roadmap is not. There might be a couple more Zetas I had in here, like Commander Luke has 3 Zetas, but I only have 1 listed right here right now, which is his leadership Zeta. We also got Han's shoot first Zeta as well, but these aren't in any particular Zeta orders to do. This is just the ones that I plan on doing for sure first. And then obviously we might do Savage's first, and then get his Omicron, and then obviously Treya, and then whatever else we end up doing after that. But I do believe I have enough for at least 1 more Omicron, but I don't have the Zetas. But anyways, I'm going to continue on with doing my daily stuff, because we've already went over pretty much in a summary of what the new update is. And then hopefully by the time I'm done with all this, I can have enough credits to take a character up to gear, or not gear, but up to level 85, just to show you guys what the new price is. I can probably show you what the price is, but I won't be able to take up the character to level 85. I do need to hit that up one more time. And then we can hit up these challenges here. Also, I do not have my glasses or my headset on this time, because for some reason lately my headset's been having like a little like static noise in one of the ears. It doesn't always happen, but it usually happens around this time at night is when it gets the static. So I haven't been wearing it when I game late at night, because I do game late at night. The only time I'd probably be wearing my headset, which is over here, you guys can't see it on camera right now, but it's over here, is if I was playing like the Division, like making another video for the Division, or what I'll probably be doing later on today, making another video for the Dead Island series, the OG Dead Island series, because I've only got 1 video out, which came out yesterday. I had 3 videos come out yesterday. Two of them were deck unboxings for the Gundam card game, and then the first video for the Dead Island Definitive Edition. Did I do the challenges? Yes, I did. We're gonna have to go back into my collection and go on my farming rampage here. Main thing we're farming from here is this anyways, is the Houndstooth. Oh, that's another thing for the update. A Houndstooth used to be, I believe you used to need 80 shards to unlock, and now most of the ships are 25 stars to unlock. And same thing with some of the older characters. They've lowered the star cost to unlock some of the older characters. All right, sorry about that. I get a cat that just likes to play with plastic stuff, and it gets annoying. And she's deaf a little bit, or starting to get deaf, so I have to like smack something hella hard to get her attention. No, I don't hit her, by the way. I just have to smack like my desk to get her attention. And I'd rather you guys not hear the big boom from my desk. So that's another thing that, like, before when I used to make videos, it was the cats and dogs. It would always like make me not want to make videos, because when I would make videos, that's when they start getting active. But when I'm not making, like, if I can don't make videos all day long or play games all day long. They just lay down and do nothing. But the minute I start playing a game is when they start getting active, and it gets annoying, and it starts making it feel like making me feel like I don't want to make videos. But I'm not gonna give into that crap anymore, and I'm just gonna continue making videos. But I'm gonna have to do a lot of cuts here and there when they start doing that stuff. Especially because one dog likes to actually drag stuff into my room and then start kicking all that stuff around in the room, and it just gets annoying. Especially when I'm talking. That's the most active time for them is when I'm talking. Surprisingly, the one back there, you can't really see him. He's actually sleeping right now. No, you can't see him in this camera, but I'll switch here for you guys. You guys will see my chat, but that dog back there, he he's sleeping right now. He's actually out right now. And then, that's another thing I need to do on this free-to-play account is I need to start moving forward in my fleet battles to start farming more ships, because there's a couple ships I need to start farming on the later stages, but I'm still also farming Marin. She's now 5-starable. Like, well, a little over 5-starables, but how many shards I have of her can technically get her to 5 stars if I didn't have her unlocked already. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I can finally get him. I'm gonna try and take him up to 7 stars, maybe less. But honestly, I might be able to show you guys how much it won't let me. But normally this would be around like 4 million to take him up from 1 to here. But it's a lot less now, and it's great. Like, the new update helps so much. Like, it's gonna speed up so much stuff for this account. Like, it's not even funny. I do think that you still need characters 7 stars for some things. Like, there's some journeys that require characters at 7 stars. Obviously, like if you have to go above Relic 5, you're gonna need a character at 7 star or 7 stars plus, basically. Again, I'm not quite sure on that, so at the beginning of the video is why I put the thing up there. So I'll probably be wrong at this point once I find it. We'll pick her up. So since that's who we're farming, we finished Biggs over there. We're just getting some of the store farms that's needed for Jabba out of the way. I love it when he does a 2-drop in the thing. And then we're just picking up General Kenobi just because it's always good to have him ready, at least 7-star ready to go whenever I do need him. I haven't been picking up Rolo shards lately just because I've been trying to save my Mark II raid currency. I could technically take POW up to 7 stars, but I'm gonna still hold off on that because I'm not trying to work on POW just yet. Like Temple Guard, if I had the gear pieces for him, I could take him up to Relic 2 right now. All right, what else do I need to do here? I'm basically just gonna do the normal, go through all of my normal daily stuff here. Like I'm actually starting to go further in the actual hard nodes, light and dark side nodes. I'm still mostly farming this for these, trying to get it to where I need it to be max, so I can take certain characters up to those relic levels that I need them. And surprisingly, I'm doing okay-ish when it comes to this. Like, I'm not really trying. I just mostly put it on auto battle and let it go. I think their Grandmaster Yoda is probably going to be what stops me from being able to do my auto battle victory stuff. I'll probably focus. Yeah, there goes that. Honestly, I think if I can take him out, it'll probably be it. Nah, never mind. Anakin said nope. And he said nope on that one. Alright. And then we will finish up pretty much everything else needed and go into our ships, our fleet challenges. I still need to take care of this. Now, do I want to do that? Or there's General Grievous, so we'll definitely grab a General Grievous. I'm starting to get enough of this to where I can probably actually get away with doing that. Grabbing some Geo soldiers and the ships, because that is our next big ship we're going to be working on besides Executor. Over here, yes, I will take that. That way I don't have to ever farm his node. That would be great if I don't have to farm his node. We'll grab some Poggle shards. And I think that's honestly in here. Squad Arena. I do want to start picking these up, which I'll probably start actually doing is pick up one of those a day while I'm farming IG-88. And then I've also got to farm Greedo. Those are like technically the last two characters I really need to farm from here. At some point, we will go after HK-47, but the main characters are Greedo and IG-88. And then Asajj, obviously, we're going to... Actually, we might not need Asajj because I am farming, or will be farming Death Trooper Peridia to take her spot in the assault battle team anyways. And then, obviously, we got this currency that I've been trying to save up. Mostly trying to pick these up with the Mark IIIs. And then making sure I have these ready for when I start going up to Relic 7s. If they had the med packs, I'd pick up the med packs. I'll get away with farming. You know what? We'll pick up all three of these today. And then I will grab these two. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need those, so I'll grab those. Most of the time, I'm looking for the one that has like the gold version of the little tag on it, because those are the ones I like immediately need usually. Honestly, I can probably get away with that. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to like use up all my currency. I do need to start. Okay, so I don't have enough Omicrons to do what I wanted, or to do what I thought I could have done. All right, that is pretty much gonna be it for this little update video. Basically, just go over the new game update that came out yesterday, and then kind of show you guys semi where I'm at currently for characters, which obviously still in the same spot. We're just trying to take it slow and make sure we get things done. And as it comes to ships, we can now take TIE Advanced up to the next star level. And that means so TIE Advanced, Imperial TIE Fighter, Slave 1, TIE Bomber. These are all 4 ships of the few that I need for Executor Houndstooth being another one, IG-2K being another one, and Razor Crest being another one. That's just for the Executor journey. And then when it comes to the actual fleet, it'll be Razor Crest, Punishing 1, IG-2Ks, and Andrew Blood, the Houndstooth, and Slave 1. And then the TIE Fighter, TIE Advance, and TIE Bomber will go with Executrix at that point. And then hopefully at that point, I'll also have Malevolence. So we'll have the Sunfax Starfighter, Soldier Starfighter, Spy Starfighter, Vulture Droid, and Hyena Bomber. These two are going to be like the pain in the butt ones to get. Yeah, all these ships used to be level 80 to unlock, especially all the. I think this one's always been 2, but these 2 used to be 80. This used to be 80. I think that used to be 80. I think this one used to be 80 as well. Yeah, they lowered the cost to unlock most of the ships now. That way you can start building ships a lot better. But I digress, and that is going to basically be it for where we're at character and ship wise, as well as the update that came out yesterday. Again, everything's cheaper to take characters up to level 85. You're no longer blocked by having to go up to level 85 to take a character to level 85. If you got the materials and the credits to do it, you can do it. You no longer are locked behind 7 stars to take a character up to relic levels or gear 12 and relic levels. Again, I'll probably pop it up again right now just so I don't try and say what it is. So I'll pop it up again right now of what the requirements are to take characters up to relic levels now. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this somewhat update, but not update video, but mostly an update about the game update. So as always, thanks for watching, and catch y'all in the next one. And also, before I go, a quick little thing in the description below me, I do now have a Kick account, so that link will now be on all my videos. So I have a Kick, Twitch, and TikTok now. Everything will be in the description below for all that stuff. I do have a sub button on Kick now. So if you guys want to head over to Kick and support me over there, you guys can with a sub button. It's only $5. Yada yada yada. You guys know the drill, especially if you've been on Kick, or not Kick, especially if you've been on Twitch before. So again, thanks for watching, and catch y'all in the next one.